Welcome to all my fellow fiber collectors and stitch enthusiasts. We decided to shake it up once again and go live for the weekly updates. And so here we are. We are going live. This is a little bit of a challenge from Heidi's Hangout that wanted us to go live. So here I am, Heidi. I'm going live. So we had the choice to start with finished objects, or whips, or Happy Mail, or handy, helpful products. So we can do any of those things. I'll wait a couple minutes to see if anybody comes on to answer what they want to see. And so let me pull up the chats. There's Denny. Hi, Denny. Glad you're here. So I'll ask Denny what she would like to see. Do you want to see whips first? Do you want to see finished objects? Do you want to see Happy Mail? We have, or helpful products that I have that might help you guys come on and make your lives a little bit easier. So we have all those options today. I'm good, Denny. How are you today? Hey, Yarny Cat. I'm sorry, I don't remember your full name. Well, no, I know, but she's got a Beth. Beth. Hi, Beth. I'm going to write that down. So would you guys you want to start with finished objects today? Okay. So I've got a couple of baby blankets I was able to finish up, and unfortunately I had to stick around with the lighter color yarns. I got a couple darker ones done, but when I went to go with straight dark yarn, they gave me some problems. So finished a couple baby blankets, got them done. So got them finished up. The length of this one is, the width is 26 by 37. So that one turned out pretty quick. That one took me, I don't know how long it took. I just played around with it. And this one is 26 by 42. That one took me about 6 hours. Yeah, that one was, I like that one. That one was my favorite. That one was pretty quick. They're both made with ice yarns, and I'll put all the links for all the yarn in the description below when I post this one, for all the yarns, even where I got them online, even for Lion Brand, the ones that I made with Lion Brand, the hats. Those will all be in the description below. This is the yarn for the first one. That light's blowing out, but there's that one for the first one. And then here's the second one. I love the yarn. It's really pretty. And then here's the one that I wound up having to stop on. You see, I didn't get very far. Whoops. far with it before my eyes started bothering me. It was just too dark to continue working with the solid color, so I just moved on with that one. Unfortunately, I'll continue to work on it, but I had to stop with just the solid color. One of the other finished objects I did, this was, whoops, that's okay. Just a second. Thank you, Denny. And this is one that I kind of designed. This is for the Hat Not Hate program that they're doing. And this is Denim by Lion Brand. It's Kobo yarn. And the other one is, I had them all written down, and now I can't find them. Give me a second, I'll find the colors. There it is. Sorry. The other one is Steel Blue. There's a hat. Give me the hat, please. Thank you. And then the other one doesn't fit this mannequin very well. Here's the other one. And this is a Winding Roads crochet pattern. And I'll link her site below so you can go check it out. And I just love the texture that it made on the pattern. Let me get it a little bit closer so you can see the really pretty texture that it made in her pattern. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful slouchy hat pattern, and it's actually on her blog. There's two hats. It's a father and son hat pattern set that she put together, and so it's really, really cute, and it's quick. It's so quick to do and so easy and so much fun. I loved it. I loved how quick it was. It was so easy to follow and so much fun. You'll really enjoy it. You'll really enjoy it. Easy to follow. The only thing that I did differently is how she sewed it up. She just sewed it up, and then at the top where I did it is where mine stopped. Instead of just sewing it up, I ran it along. I took and did it super long, and then I ran it kind of like you would do a purse, a cinch purse. I ran mine through like you would a cinch purse, and I just tied it off like that, and then it wound up doing a really nice like this. And that's I really liked how that wound up closing up. So that's the only thing different that I did. Um, I liked it that way versus I had done one like she had done before on a herringbone stitch pattern that I showed before, where I just had tied it up the other way, and I wasn't super happy with it. So I decided to try this one, kind of weaving it around like that, where you go in and out and then cinching it close, and I liked it like this a lot. So I decided to try this one like this, and I'm really happy with this one. So I mean, obviously it's your personal preference on how you do it. Everybody, does theirs individually how they want it. That's what makes us each a unique creator. So, to each their own creation. So, that's kind of all I have right this moment for actually whips that I'm working on right now. I mean, I have a gray one over there, but I don't know if I'm going to actually finish that one right now because it's gray and it's made of silk. But I mean, as far as what I've been working on this week, that's about it. As far as yarn related, I've been doing a lot of admin stuff right now. Creating email lists and yada yada and all that fun stuff. Not really fun, but it's necessary. So onto some things that I know some of you are using or want to use or need. I had started out using my cell phone strictly to film, and I needed a tripod for my cell phone. And I have a bigger phone. I have a Note series, an older Note series. And I found this online, and it's $7 and some change. And it worked great. And, you know, I do tutorials on my phone. So it worked really good up until the point that I got a bigger camera gifted to me. So, oh, I'm sorry, Donna, I didn't see you come in. Hello, Donna. So I will link this in the description below. And it, you know, it turns and it adjusts and it reaches higher or lower. And you can obviously turn your camera facing you or whatever, however you want to do it. So I'll link this below for those of you that are looking for phone tripods to help you out. And those of you that use battery backup cameras, DSLR, I have this because I didn't want to buy a bunch of different batteries. This plugs into your battery backpack, and I can do a bunch of tutorials. I can film pretty much all day. I don't have to change batteries, and I want to say it's about $20. So those are my little projects that I use that make it last a lot longer, where I don't have to stop filming and do that. So it helps out a lot. And I was talking with Penny today about the helping anybody that wants to do their channel art. And she had mentioned, well, how much would you charge? I wouldn't charge anything. If anybody wants help doing that, I'd be more than happy to help you set up your channel art for nothing. Because I want to help you guys, just like Penny helped me to learn how to be a moderator. I want to help you learn how to set up your channel art because it's fun and it helps your channel and it helps you grow, and why not pay it back and help you do that? So now to the Happy Mail. I won this in a giveaway on Skip's Tactical Solutions, and I have no idea what it is. I just cracked the tape because she can tape like a lovely mad woman who has moved a few hundred times like a few of the rest of us. So I am super excited. So that's what the inside looks like. Let's bust in here and check it out. Skip's Tactical Solutions is a channel that does quite a bit. She does awareness for safety, whether it's situational awareness or weapon safety. It's very informative. So I won a giveaway there. So got some pretty cool swag. So these are really cool. Fast. And she is based out of and does all her training in Texas. Or not Texas, sorry. Texas, because she sent me Texas. She's in Tampa, Florida. So, yeah, there's highlighting. And this is her. Let's see if I can get the glare off of it. There she is. She is also active duty. Well, it's the lights coming on it. Hopefully you can see it. There you go. There you go. And this is an Olight, which is an amazing light that you can carry every day. She's an Olight sealer. So, there you go. This is awesome. I am so excited. Now to just keep everybody's hands off my swag. So do you guys have any questions for me? What is channel art? Okay, let me pull up my channel real quick and I will happily show you what channel art is. Give me 2 seconds to bring up my channel. That is channel art. Normally it will be gray or there won't be anything there. Or you can just put a generic picture. That is channel art. Hopefully you were able to see that pretty clear. It's kind of hard. If I turn off my lights, they won't be able to see me. So channel art, it also helps the algorithm in YouTube get you kind of noticed. You can put when you're going to upload on a regular. Hey D. It helps you. You can put your, like, say if you're on Instagram, if you're on or you post on a regular basis, or if you have a store, or you can't put a whole lot of information. Like mine, it's like new videos every Tuesday, and I have my Instagram account there, and then I have a photo of me there with my background. But you can you can put whatever you want there. So it's going to depend on what you want there specifically. But you can customize it however you want. But YouTube has a specific parameter of what size picture they want there. And it can be pretty temperamental on the size and whatnot of photos that they want in there. Because before I figured it out, it was like, oh, this is too big. Oh, this is too small, blah, 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 blah. Not enough pixels, not enough this. And it's like, oh. Well, at least you're making progress, Dee. That's really good. And you got help. That always helps. And then when you guys are all done, it'll be the way you want it. And you'll sit back and you'll just be like, yes, it's done. At least I know I was when my daughter came out and helped me. And then you'll be able to focus on your crocheting and your stitch markers and whatever else is on your I need to get done list. Well, we just went through finally took Penny's challenge and decided to do a live. Now, how many of you have, I know a couple of you had questions on reading patterns. What other kinds of things would you like to see? Because I had thought about doing the pattern reading like this. So if you had questions, I could answer them like this. Do you think that that would be better than just doing a standard film tutorial? What is your guys' opinion on that? Oh, hey, Heidi, I know you had your, Heidi, sorry, Penny. I'm sure Heidi's there too. I knew you were busy, so I actually didn't actually think you were going to jump on. What kind of tutorials do you like, Beth? Or what would you like to see? I guess that's the best to ask. New stitches, okay. I try and do new stitches every week. Definitely. I'm trying to learn how to create shawls that aren't done already. I'm still working on that. I'm definitely not a creator as far as, I mean, I am, but I'm not. I know when I do the tutorial on the actual pattern, I'm gonna take a pattern and then you won't be able to make anything out of it, that's for sure, because I'm gonna be taking an already pattern that someone has written, because that's the design of it, is to explain the steps that people might be being confused with and breaking it down on how to read it. And that's why I thought doing it live would be better, because obviously if there's questions, it's going to be harder to answer those questions versus being live where I can break it down like this, where you can ask the questions, I can answer them as you go along. Oh, okay. Are you talking like make a hat, Dee, or I would say, please don't ask me to do planned pulling. I will show you my planned pulling bag. It's Dominic, grab me that bag right there on the shelf. Right there. Nope, the bag, the clear bag. Up to your left. Right there, right eye level with you. Yes. Here's my attempt with the moss stitch and planned pulling. We don't get along, y'all. So yeah, I can do a, thank you. I have more over there. You can see the other camera. That's what I film tutorials with, the other one. Because I can't do it. To get my phone upside down was not the easiest adventure. and to turn my phone to a certain angle, it tips over. It's a little top heavy. Yeah, D, you're not the only one. That was my attempt at planned pooling in Argyle. I think my thing is, D, with planned pooling in Argyle, my first attempt was at a blanket. I think I need to try smaller. I have big adventures. Donna, I can link in the description box. I can go back in and link the storage cubbies where I got them on Amazon for you, and you can just click it when I'm done. Oh, Penny. I think if you start small, like maybe a scarf, it might be easier. But like I said, when I tried playing pulling, I wanted to do an Afghan size. Epic fail. Yeah, no. No. My let's say my adventures were uh a little too large. Yeah, no, I didn't. That was, yeah, no. Yeah, yeah, they're not. The big ones were a little bit. I think they might have been around $50. But when I say big, I mean like there's like 16 of them, like 16 wide, or capability of 16 wide. I just haven't broken up because that's how I had a walk-in closet with them separate. And I'm like, I don't want them in the closet anymore. I want to show them off. So I decided to put them up, put them out. Oh yeah, I it's no D. It's not bad at all for that. It's, I think, for all of it across. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. The pricing, it's not bad at all. And yeah, Penny, I just set it aside. It's I'll come back to you later because I have some beautiful sand flooring yarns here. And all right, well, this goes with the same stuff that I have down there for ice yarns. And after that, I was like, oh yeah, I want to make something out of it. I have a photo bomber in my midst. Mr. 21 is here with me today. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And I can link all of them too if you want. I just may have to go back. I can go back in because I already have this set up, but I'll go back in and put all these in there. They have gorgeous plain pooling yarns. Um, it's called plaid cotton, and so it's cotton. These particular ones are, and they're nice to work with. Very nice to work with. It's just it wasn't nice to me, but I had huge lofty goals. It didn't work well. Did not work well at all. But like I said, I think if, and I had found a great plan pulling site to work with at a couple. I gotta look and see who suggested them. A couple different people had suggested them. I don't think I want to say Bella Coco suggested it, and someone else suggested it. And it's a great site, very helpful. But like I said, don't try and do an Afghan in it because it just wasn't working. And the transitions for these are long, so it works great. You don't want to try with short. Definitely doesn't work that way. So it definitely something you want to work with long transitions in your yarn colors. So it definitely works better with that. Yes, that's it right there. Yeah, planpulling.com. It's really easy to work with. It's an easy site, works really well. I have it saved on my computer somewhere or in my crochet file on my bookmarks. It works great. I kind of just set the whole plan pulling thing aside for a later day. It works great. Planpulling.com. I'll definitely eventually pick it back up, but on a smaller scale, much smaller scale. Yeah, I think you got to start smaller and master that first. Because everybody's like, oh, use your take this out and do that. I'm just like, yeah, it's not coming to me. So I think I'll start on a smaller scale and then go from there. Because of the bigger just wasn't even giving me a design I liked on such a larger scale. It was just super huge, super huge. Because I bought enough to do, I think, a baby blanket at least. There's a lot of the different yarns you can do it with as long as your color changes are self-striping and your color changes are long. Ah, Penny, yes. I could use that right now. That's true. A cowl, maybe. Or yeah, the neck wrap. I think, yeah, that would be. I'm glad you're here too, Penny. I'm glad I decided to do it. I think I'll try and do them a little bit more. Just have to decide what I'll be doing them on. Yes, I have. Just have to figure out what my topics will be on. and make sure I'm not going on with that when everybody else is. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. Well, I'm glad you're here too, Dee. Well, thank you, Donna. Yes, I'm glad you did, Penny. Beth, I had a stack of stuff here, and I kind of just basically was like, okay, this is what I wanted to talk about and what I wanted to do. And actually the Happy Mail just kind of walked in the door right before I sat down. And so I kind of transitioned my normal weekly chat into a live this week to shake it up a little bit and see how that went. And that's kind of all I did. Yes, Penny, this is my first live. Oh, no, 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 no. You've been threatening me with the chicken. That crazy chicken. And then, because yesterday I said, because we talked Saturday, and I said, well, I could do it either Saturday or Monday, because yesterday we were going to a game. And I was thinking about going live yesterday, but it didn't work out going live from the game because I was like, nobody's going to want to see us live at the game, even though it was really cool. And it would have been kind of cool to go live at the game, but that wouldn't have been anything yarny. So it would have been part of like 10 things non-yarny related, but I don't know. I didn't think anybody would be quite so interested in that one. So figured I hadn't done my weekly updates. I've actually been kind of bad with the last 2 weeks before that because of, well, I hadn't done this week and then the week before because of the emergency surgeries. So I was like, okay, this week I got to do it. So it's a little later than normal, but it's here, it's done, which is what counts. And then I'll be getting my tutorial tomorrow. So we'll get that done. And I'm still trying to kind of get creative new stitches to come up with those. Finding ones that either people need, trying to figure out what people might want refreshers on or what they might want to see. Okay, Dee, well, you have a good night. Don't work too hard. Are there any kind of stitches that you guys, besides the see Granny D wants to see some moss stitches a little bit different? Anything you guys might need refreshers on or something you want to see differently stitch wise? Thermal stitch. Okay, I'll have to do some research on that one. I can definitely look into it. Because I may have Beth, but some stitches go by different names. I'll definitely look it up. And if I have, I can do a tutorial on it. Let me see what I can dig up. Oh, I agree. I just finally mastered the herringbone for the well, yeah, the herringbone. It's taken me forever, and I finally did a hat at it, but it took me forever to get that one down. And I finally taught myself it, and I was just like, why is it that's not that hard? Why did it take me forever to get it down? And it was for some reason I always overcomplicated it for myself. And I'm so glad that I finally just slowed down and got it, because it's such a beautiful stitch. And it's such a it gives a pattern, or it gives a fabric such an, I don't know, I want almost eclectic is something that just comes to mind. I don't know. It's just it's a beautiful stitch. Just an absolutely beautiful stitch. Oh, Beth, you have a good night. Enjoy. Enjoy. And we'll chat again later. I'll come over to your channel next time you're on. And actually I'm gonna have to be going too. I gotta get dinner ready too. So thank you guys for coming by. And oh, absolutely. Yes. Yes, Penny, absolutely. Donna, I learned that way too. I do too. All right, guys, I will let you go for the night, and I will talk to y'all again soon, okay? Thank you for coming by. Have a good night. Bye, all. Thank you, Donna, for coming by. I appreciate it so much. Oh, and there's Chiefy, my yarn buddy.